Hey guys, in this video, I will show you how to install and set up OpenClaw Bot on a Hostinger VPS as a complete beginner with no prior experience. By the end of this tutorial, you will have OpenClaw Bot fully installed on your VPS, connected to an AI model, and integrated with Telegram, so you can start using it immediately. Let's get started. This is the safest and most scalable option. Now that we have chosen to use a Hostinger VPS, the next step is purchasing and preparing your server. There are many hosting providers available, but for this tutorial, we will use Hostinger because it is simple to manage, beginner-friendly, and affordable. Open the Hostinger VPS hosting page. Once you are on the page, you need to select a hosting plan. This is the only part of the entire setup process that requires payment. Everything else we will configure for free. For OpenClaw Bot to run smoothly, especially with AI integrations and automation features, you should select a plan with at least 8 GB of RAM. In this case, we will choose the KVM2 plan, which includes 8 GB of RAM. Click on Choose Plan. Next, select your subscription period. Hostinger often defaults to a 24-month plan because it offers the biggest discount. If you plan to use OpenClaw Bot long-term, this can save money. However, if you want to test everything first, you can select a 1-month plan. For this tutorial, we will select 1 month. After selecting the duration, choose the server location. You should select the location closest to you to reduce latency. Lower latency means faster communication between you and your VPS. If you are in Europe, Germany is a good option. If you are in the United States, select a US-based server. Always choose the lowest latency option available. Now, select the operating system. Choose Plain OS. From the list of operating systems, select Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a Linux distribution that is widely supported and works perfectly for OpenClaw Bot. Select the latest available version and confirm your choice. Click Continue to proceed to checkout. Sign into your account and enter your billing details. Also, apply any available coupon codes if you have them. After entering your information, continue to the payment page and select your preferred payment method. Once payment is completed, your VPS will be provisioned. After purchasing, you will be prompted to create a root password. As I have already created mine, I can't show you in real time, but once you enter it, your VPS will start setting up. It will take about 10 minutes and you will be redirected to the Hostinger VPS dashboard. Once the VPS is ready, click Manage VPS to access your dashboard. You will now see your VPS control panel. From here, locate and open the terminal option. The terminal allows us to execute commands directly on the virtual server. When the terminal loads, you will see a command line interface. This might look intimidating if you are new to it, but we only need to run a few commands. The first step is updating the system packages. Copy the update command provided in the video description and paste it into the terminal. If standard paste shortcuts do not work, use Ctrl plus Shift plus V. Press Enter and allow the system to update. This ensures all system packages are up to date before installing OpenClaw Bot. Once the update completes, go to the OpenClaw Bot documentation page. Under the Quick Start section, make sure you select the macOS or Linux installation method instead of Windows. Since we are using Ubuntu, we need the Linux version of the command. Copy the Linux installation command and return to your VPS terminal. Paste the command and press Enter. The system will begin downloading and installing OpenClaw Bot along with required dependencies such as Git and Node.js. Wait for the installation to complete. Once finished, you will see confirmation messages indicating that OpenClaw Bot and its dependencies are successfully installed. Now we begin the configuration process. First, you will need to confirm that you understand OpenClaw Bot is powerful and carries inherent risk. Use your keyboard arrow keys to select Yes and press Enter. Next, choose the onboarding mode. Select Quick Start for the simplest setup process. Now you must select your AI model, which acts as the brain of OpenClaw Bot. You will see several options, such as Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT. If you want a free option, choose Google Gemini. Google provides free API credits through Google AI Studio. If you already have a paid subscription to OpenAI or Anthropic, you can select ChatGPT or Claude instead. To use Gemini, open Google AI Studio in your browser. Log in with your Google account. Navigate to the Get API Key section and click Create API Key. Name your key and generate it. Copy the API key. Return to the VPS terminal. Select Google as your provider and paste your API key when prompted. Press Enter. Next, choose the model version. Free API keys typically support Gemini Flash models rather than Pro models. Select Gemini Flash Latest or Gemini 2 Flash. Since Gemini Flash Latest is more efficient for free tier usage, we will use that. With the AI model configured, the next step is selecting a gateway. The gateway is how you will communicate with OpenClaw Bot. You can use different messaging platforms, but Telegram is the easiest option because it has a built-in bot system. Select Telegram as your gateway. You will now need to create a Telegram bot token. Open Telegram on your phone or computer. In the search bar at the top, type Botfather, and a bunch of results will be displayed on your screen. Simply open the official Botfather account with a blue tick. Now tap on Start to begin a conversation, and a message will be automatically sent in the chat. Since we are creating a new bot, we will need to begin there. So scroll to the top and tap on the /newBot command. Then you will be prompted to name your bot. Choose any display name and press Send. If the bot doesn't recognize the name, simply put _bot at the end of the username. Once approved, Botfather will generate a bot token. Copy this token, return to your VPS terminal, and paste the Telegram bot token when prompted. Press Enter to connect OpenClaw Bot to your Telegram bot. Next, you will be asked whether you want to configure features. Select Yes. Features allow OpenClaw Bot to perform advanced tasks, such as browsing, automation, and integrations with external services. You will see a list of available features. Navigate using arrow keys and press space to select the features you want. Once selected, press Enter to install them. Next, you will be asked if you would like to show the Homebrew command. Select Yes, and then choose the NPM node manager for installing the selected features. OpenClaw Bot will then download and configure the selected features. Some features may require additional API keys. If prompted, you can either enter those keys or skip and configure them later. After completing feature configuration, you will be asked if you would like to enable hooks. I will skip it for now, but you can do whatever you prefer. Now, wait for the setup to complete. Finally, select the way you want to launch OpenClaw Bot. I will select Terminal UI for a straightforward experience. OpenClaw Bot will initialize and connect to the Telegram gateway. Once connected, open your Telegram bot conversation and press Start. Send a message to your bot. OpenClaw Bot will respond with its default greeting message. If the bot sends a access not configured message, then you just need to copy the command at the end of the message and paste it into the terminal to grant access. At this point, OpenClaw Bot is fully installed and operational on your Hostinger VPS. You can now customize its personality, add more features, connect additional APIs, or upgrade your AI model. If you used a free API key, you may occasionally experience rate limits or timeouts. To avoid this, you can upgrade your API plan or add billing details to increase your quota. To keep OpenClaw Bot running 24/7, simply leave your VPS active. Since it is hosted remotely on Hostinger, you can close your computer and OpenClaw Bot will continue operating in the background. If you found this guide helpful, consider subscribing for more step-by-step tutorials. Thanks for watching.